Hey y'all, hey. This is your girl Felicia, aka Marigold Pennies. I just wanted to do a quick reading on your abundance and how the more and more you decide to take care of yourself, do certain things on a daily basis to really take care of yourself, it's sacred, okay? And how doing self-care is attached to your abundance, your ability to receive your abundance and prosperity and financial blessings and come ups and whatever. So I wanted to come on here and just say, the more you do for yourself, the more it just opens you up for, the blessings that you are meant to receive. So, as you can see here, I'm going to use these cards. Okay, I'm going to use these oracles, sacred self-care. This is what it looks like, if you guys can see that. Okay, I love this deck. These oracles, just give you beautiful divine messages on how you should take care of yourself and how self-care is divine care. Remember, you are a sacred divine being, and you are a holy vessel, and that vessel needs to be taken care of, right? So that way that vessel can receive what God has in store for you, okay? So if you want this oracle, you can get it anywhere where there's books. You can also get this on Amazon. And I do want to mention there's a website called Hay House Publishing. They have really, really great deals on oracle decks and tarot decks. If you guys are interested, I'll try to put that link in the description. But the company is called Hay House Publishing. They publish all sorts of self-help, divination tools and stuff like that. So if you're interested, okay. And I'll be using this oracle deck to see how your abundance will come in once you decide to do this one thing to take care of yourself, and how this will open you up to a financial or money blessing, okay? And this is my favorite tarot deck here, Light Seers tarot deck. You can get this anywhere. This is like the most common tarot deck that most people use. I know there are a bajillion tarot decks out there, beautiful customized tarot decks as well, but this is one of my favorites for now. All right, so let's get to it. So I really want to get a channel message for the collective. If you do this one routine, this divine routine to help take care of your mental, physical, and spiritual self in your current reality, this is going to be attached to some type of abundance, some type of offer that is coming in. If you decide to do this one task, this one ritual routine to take care of yourself, okay? So let's figure out what that is. Just gonna shuffle and ask the Holy Spirit, divine Holy Spirit, I ask you for the collective, provide us with a mess. I couldn't even finish, okay? Ooh, we got some writers, okay? It says journal. So We have some beautiful scripters in the collective. There are a lot of you, I feel, who manifest through scripting, who journals on a daily basis. Someone might keep a journal in their cell phone or actually have a paper journal where they write things out. Just know that you are a powerful, detailed writer. And the more you write, the more you express yourself, the more you explain to yourself and to God, about the things that you experience, what you want to experience, what you want to come into your reality. This will completely change your life, I feel. So you are a beautiful manifester. You manifest by writing. And this is very holistic for you. This is like how you take care of yourself. This is how you express yourself, which is beautiful because I, too, I'm a writer. I have like a million journals, and I try to write things down as often as I can. But and also, this is coming up. Someone in the collective has a journal that they have kept for a long time. And I feel like this individual, it could be two people, but I just feel like for one person in particular, you have kept up with your journal, but there is something that you should look over, okay? There is something that you have written out that is about to come to fruition, okay? That is extremely important, okay? You manifested something in your journal and you have no idea that you did. Specifically, there's something, I don't know if this was from 2013, okay, that far back. You wrote something down. I can see someone crying as well. I don't know if you were writing something down while you were crying or you were emotional. Maybe you had a moment of gratitude. Maybe you had a moment of release. But whatever you did, I believe that it worked wonders for you. But you should definitely go backtrack to 2013 and see what was written out, because you manifested something and it's showing up in your current reality right now, okay? And let's look into what you manifested, okay? You did a good job taking care of your mental and emotional being, by writing these things down. It helped you release, it helped you attract this very thing, okay? Okay. This came out kind of weird. It came off to the side, sideways like that. So I feel like this is a warning for someone. Okay, gambling, excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. Okay, so remember how I mentioned like I could see someone writing and they were crying because they were releasing. So maybe in the past you invested in something, you put your all into something, and it was too much of a risk. It was a lot that you took on, okay? And it had, you had to deal with certain consequences doing this very thing. Maybe you gambled, something with someone. Maybe you went into a business contract that didn't turn out so great. But you released it and you manifested a new beginning, I feel. But Spirit is warning you now. Not warning, but basically bringing up the fact that, I felt, so this is not current energy. I feel like this is past energy. Something you did was too much of a risk, okay? just based on how it flew out while I was shuffling, I wasn't quite done shuffling either. I feel like this is for someone in particular. You gambled with something, okay? And it didn't work out too well. But here's the thing, you learned so much from this. So much so that you poured your heart and soul in this journal, okay? And then you manifested a new beginning, all right? So maybe you had a business, an LLC, 12 years ago, and it didn't work out. Maybe you had to close down your business. Maybe you had to end a particular business relationship. Maybe you had to end a relationship, okay? Or whatever, because you put your all into it, okay? But this is the past, though. I feel like this is not relevant to you right now, okay? So I'm going to ask Holy Spirit, because you've written something down, because you released something by writing in your journal, you manifested something. And I'm going to ask Spirit, what did the collective call in by writing in their journal? What did the collective call in? What type of abundance did they call in with this scripting, this manifesting in the journal? Ooh. Okay. Closed doors. No good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. Start all over again. Okay. What was I just talking about? So there is a new opportunity coming in for you. I feel like I want to bring up unemployment. There is a big job opportunity coming in for y'all. Big. It's huge. Okay. And I feel like wherever you were at before, it caused such a dramatic shift in your life. Okay. But now all of that is coming to an end. Remember how I said this feels like past energy? But you manifested, you know, maybe you got fired from this job. Maybe you went bankrupt and had to file for bankruptcy, but it was all for a divine reason. Wherever you were at had to end this course, okay? But now you're on to better and bigger things. You manifested this to a T. You were so detailed. You wrote everything down that happened, okay? And you wrote down how you want the next phase of your life to go. You wrote down how you want your partnerships to be. You wrote down how you expect, you know, your job to be, the perfect boss, you know, the projects that you wanted. You wrote it down, your co-workers and everything. The business opportunity that you manifested, it is definitely on its way, okay? I just want to shuffle out a tarot to confirm, clarify this energy that I'm picking up for the collective. Look at that. 10 of Cups. Spirit don't lie. This is confirmation. You guys manifested just, this is like fulfillment right here. This is beautiful what you all have manifested, okay? The storm is over. You see this rainbow? Y'all manifested nothing but pure happiness and joy for the next phase of your life, okay? So I feel October may be significant, maybe November, maybe the collapse of this business or job opportunity ended you know, in the month of October, November, or maybe this new chapter that you manifested is coming in at the end of this year. But I feel like October, November is very significant for someone, some few people. Okay, see this couple, see these kids, everybody's happy. I feel like I want to mention you all manifested a lot of money as well, because there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow as well. Okay, it's a lot of money. All right, so I feel like I want to say y'all hit the jackpot with this opportunity that you manifested. Okay. And this is Four of Swords. Four of Swords talk about taking a step back, you know, taking your hands off of something, easing your mind, putting yourself to rest. You're stressed, you know, your cortisol levels was high, but it's time for you just to take a breather. You deserve it. Take a break. You need a mental break. Okay. I just feel like this new opportunity is coming in with ease. Like, all you have to do is be still. Okay. It's so important that you do that. All right. And I don't think I have anything else to speak on. I mean, yeah. So you did this one thing to take care of yourself, to heal yourself, by writing, by scripting to a T. You released something, and then you called in a major, major opportunity for yourself. And it worked. It was a lot of power, a lot of, you don't even know how powerful you are when you wrote whatever you wrote at that time. You don't even know how powerful you are. It worked, okay? And it brought a happy ending. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there. I hope this message finds you well. I hope this resonate with you. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful day. It's Friday today, June 6th. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, peace out.